Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? Alright, so I thought I could show you a perfect macro game for a low elo. And so here we are playing Irelia on the red side. AFK at the start, not great. I was actually super AFK that I didn't even have time to buy potions. I would not recommend, because as you can see, I also missed the first 3 melee, so very, very, very bad start, but this is not what this game is about. This game and this review is about perfect macro, which is about after laning phase. There again, we hit miss an E. Just awful, awful. So good macro right here is warding around 240 to around 3 minutes. That lets everyone know that the jungler is here and getting crabbed. You can either ward the tribush, or you can ward right here on this little ramp right there. And there we probably took too much damage, so we had to teleport back because we didn't buy potions and we had a terrible start. But as I said, this game is not about your laning phase, so if you can do well in your laning phase, this is even better. Oh, so here we know that this wave is pushing towards us, and we also know that top lane recently died. So if you are always watching your map, what you should be doing is looking at the map every around 3 seconds. And so you should look at opportunities like this where you can get free kills. Why is this a free kill? Because look how low this guy is. He's still hanging around. And you see he's going in, so this is going to be a free kill. So you teleport in, you get your free kill. And this is always going to be worth. A free kill is always going to be worth. He made a huge mistake. Cute. I should have pushed this whole thing in. So he really effed up. Because he knew we were both top lane. There's almost no way he could have been stopped from pushing this in. So if he pushed this all the way in, he would have denied me this whole wave. But instead, it's actually frozen. So this is a huge mistake by him. So now it's actually frozen. And although I don't have pots, I do have potions. So we will continue our replay at faster speed. Here we're just trying to freeze. Trying to get 3 minions up. I see him here, so I just choose not to engage. Perfect. It's always really good to have low minions in the front if you want to engage on Irelia. So you can do trash stuff and then jump back to the back whenever you need to. We're just freezing, trying to zone. Quite dangerous. Okay, so we really should be leaning on one side. Do we have a ward? We have one ward down, and we have none down. So this is really bad because we're just so low. I mean, as I said again, if you can play lane phase way better and win your lane phase better, good for you. So we play our lane phase so bad that we actually lose first dragon. No problem. Because this game is about how we come back. So I'm just gonna push this in. Oh, we got a kill. Let's see how we did that. So I think we probably do Q and E at the same time. So we're just waiting for him to get close. Yeah, so this is a Q and E. Wait for him to get close. Auto. You don't want to stand in here, so Q. Faster. Flashed out. So you don't want to fall because he was only 2 hits. There's a danger that she could have done that, but she could have been there to stop that. But I still had W, so it's to use the W to negate some of the tower damage. And so now we want to shove this in. And with our ward, we want to ward this raptor camp. Wraith camp, raptor camp. Oh, my food is ready. This is very greedy, but he teleported back. I put the E behind, wait for him to teleport, time it correctly. He wants it gank, but I have no mana, and Probably sitting on some gold. 700 gold? 700 gold. So what do we buy 700? I've just been going Blade the Rune King and then Shield Bow and then getting third item. Tier thing. Anyway, let's watch this and fast forward. Just clearing wards. So we know he's climbing king, so we set that up. So here we want to ward over just to make sure we could camp to see where he's going, where he is. And usually they're going to do that before they gank you, so. Okay. So we don't have teleports, but not necessarily. Sure. Okay. So here, I see he's here. I want to just bait him over the wall, but he actually pinged that he didn't have E, so I didn't notice. So, yeah. I played that pretty well, but I was really baiting for him to come over, so regardless of how well I played, I would have died. Anyway. So see how W the ult? That's like the best thing you could do. Anyway, I could have definitely queued a little bit more, but I want to stand in front of my tower, so she had to R into the tower. But I should have noticed that he didn't have it. That's alright. Why do we teleport here? It's a good question. If we don't teleport here, he definitely can shove this in and we lose 4 minions. 4 minions, is that worth it? I don't know. I mean, I don't think we should be teleporting top. We're going to lose that top lane. We could teleport bot, but they're already so shoved in. I mean, could do. Could have saved it. There must have been another reason. I don't know. Maybe I want to get there in time so then I could get Rift Herald. Let's see. See if we can do Rift. Oh, maybe I noticed that Zach was there. Yeah, I did. At least I noticed Zach was there, but I mean, sure, that works. So, playing around your jungler, very good. Jack is also awesome because he's so good at Zach is so good at getting the mid. So here, why do we take Rift Herald instead of Dragon? Well, we know that they are winning on bot lane. We also know that mid cannot help. So they're pretty even. And Rift is going to die soon. It's hard for me to say whether or not Dragon would have been better for me to go to. But this is almost a guarantee, right? Because Vi's not there, Malphite's, I mean, if he does show, if Rockman does show, maybe he's free. So I think Rockman does show, actually. So we'll see. See if Rockman shows. No, Rockman doesn't show. So instead, we just get the Rift Herald. Oh, we made a boo-boo. So, what I really should do is I should really just push hard shove this and just drop it. Because the longer and longer I wait, the more and more likely that someone's going to come help him, and then I'm going to die, and I'm not going to be able to put it down. And so, I'm already low on time. I could ping my jungler and just, like, help me. See, after I miss that, you should just go for it, because we're already out of time, so just drop it and just go. Just drop it and just go. But I don't even think you have Q. Oh, you do have Q. See, so all I was trying to do was really greedy, is kill him and then drop it, so then I can get the whole tower, because if I drop it right now, there's going to be a little bit left. I probably won't be able to get the tower, because he can just wave clear with his ult. I won't be able to stand there and hit the tower. But I got so greedy. So I just want trying to get to 14 minutes. See if he'll stand up close before 14 minutes. But he's so smart. Look at this. Look how smart this guy is. He just knows what to do. He knows he can't stand up. Oh, he's baiting this. This is bias. This is really smart to... You're right there. I should have just backed off. Anyway, like I said, this is not about the macro, even though that was a huge macro mistake. I actually lose so much of the gold plating. It's like so much money. Anyway. So, what's important is that we can get this now, and since he's here, we can help her out. It's amazing if the bot lane actually came. That's really cool. Ideally they help, because who's gonna stop us? But yeah, no. Low yellow. It's very important to take the jungle, enemy jungle, whenever you can, because it denies them resources and also pisses off the enemy jungler, which is probably even more important than denying resources. Here, this is nasty. Just denying vision and hiding in their jungle. And being, let's see, highest level, I was level 11, to almost no way they can take me on, right? So, I just want to camp out in their jungle and just take them on. Take them on because you're so far ahead. And I'm pretty far ahead just because of farming and good control. Despite our mistakes, despite our early mistakes and giving up so many things early, so it's very important to just clear vision, because that's how you win. You're just denying vision. This is very, very, very bad of me. So this is bad macro. This is very bad macro. This is just greedy. My whole team is doing this, and their whole team is like for that. So, yes, I'm stopping them from going to Dragon, which is arguably pretty good, but they already took Dragon. So, instead, I could just, you know, either drag Rift Herald here and start doing it there, or just wait for your team, help your team, and then move on to Rift after, you know? But instead, they give a $950 shutdown, give Rift Herald. Oh god. So no, don't do what that. That was a mistake. That's a big mistake. That's okay. Because as you'll see, we still have a very good macro. So they drop it. We want to defend because no one else can defend. I thought they would keep pushing, so I teleported. That's alright. So, anytime there's a little fight, you gotta just go help. You wanna help ASAP, 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 ASAP. Because pushing one wave would not have been equivalent to you helping that fight, so just go help. And so, we want solo lane farm, and bot lane is the only solo lane farm, and luckily it actually is oppositely barren. Although you don't have to teleport, so it doesn't really matter. But I like to go opposite the objective, so that you're the one that knows how to rotate or keep pushing. So warding is very important. You have to protect yourself. And if they send the weakest player, well, that's what you do, right? And so now I'm on team. As they fight here, they feel pressure to do something because they're like, we need a race against this Irelia. He's gonna back, but the other of them, they're still going. So now they're uncoordinated because of my pressure. And luckily I'm kind of just beast. So it is pretty important that you can 1v2 or 1v3. It really does help a lot in macro. And that all comes down to winning early game and trying to get free kills. Free kills through skirmishes. You see him fighting Nico. This jungler also really helps hardcore, which is nice. You miss your spells and get out. You know? Because for, you know, just miss it. Just be, out you go. So the objective now is Baron. But Silver, this lane is already pushed up, so now our goal is to just control Asian, and so that's why we got 2 controllers and a sweeper. So we can just control the whole area with rewards. And what's really funny is I thought this was swept. So then I was like, ooh, they're gonna think we're doing Baron, so they're gonna come to us. But yeah. So controlling vision is super important, and this is probably the most important thing. Is once you're ahead, you know, some people might just push down mid lane, some people might start side laning, and then keep overextending it, and then get caught 1v3 and be like, oh, what's my team doing? I'm like 1v3, you know, or they'll start, I don't know, they'll start trying like 1v3 down lane. No, don't do this. Okay. So when you're ahead, your lanes are pushed like this, you just buy your sweeper, you buy your control wards, preferably 2, and you just sweep with your team. Sweep. And just control this area, you know, make it safe. Yeah. Yeah. Sweep. So this is so stupid because they really should not have come here. They know we're not. They know we're not on it, so they could keep pushing mid. I don't. This is stupid. Anyway, so sweep. They're actually okay. So we start Baron, but they don't even notice. They notice me more. And so we get Baron. I'm out here, just distracting. Then I'm low, so I'm gonna heal up. So you don't want to die. There's no need to die. You know, you don't die full health. Irelia, life steal so long. And then you can push again. Right? Like, now we're here pushing. If you're not hitting this tower, there's no guarantee no one else will. So, you can't die. I'm just taking damage. I'm trying to hit that but. Okay, so ideally I wanted my whole team to go here because we saw Baron and I don't know. We're all pretty healthy, right? I'm gonna keep pushing. But instead, no one wants to go, so I had teleport. I would have teleported if we all decided to keep going. But... Shut down. Bean dies? Not much you can do about it. You want to ping your team back. Make sure we don't 4v5. We're just gonna farm safely. Find ways to get gold safely. Sure, you want to ping your team back for sure. You're like, you guys don't win this. This is a 2v5, and that's what I would say. I'd ping back and I'd write 2v5. Because obviously, if they realize it's 2v5, they probably would not do that. Here we had Baron. So Dragon is spawning, and we have Baron. We can't hit this. No, we can't hit this. But what Baron does is it boosts up these minions. And so what this minion is doing is it's pressuring this. So we stay safe. Because we have no vision. Right? We don't know if they're going to come here. We don't know what it's going to happen. Stay safe. So we see them on the map. We see them on the map around Dragon. Okay, we can get a little bit closer. Oh, they backed off. They're gonna come to me. Okay. And we got Dragon. And I don't have Baron anymore. So we just back off. Look at this. We just back off. We farm the jungle, obviously, to us steal everything we can. We see they're all there. So what do we do? Why do we teleport? That's a very good question. Because we didn't. If we just kept pushing this, that would have been fine too. Why do we teleport? Let's look at that. Let's look at it again. Okay. With their team fighting, so they're fighting around here. So you're sort of teleporting behind them. And honestly, if you don't teleport this, your team's gonna lose 4v5, right? They're gonna lose 4v5. So, what? Trading in a him for a lost 4v5? Is that worth? I don't know. It was quite an interesting engage because usually you don't want to engage with Q first, but she can actually block so many things as well. Right, she can block my R. And I didn't have a minion to Q2. So this just guarantees I actually hit them all. Okay. So that's funny. Damn. Alright. There we go. Now we have it. And we have the other side. So we helped our team. Let's look at this teleport again. Let's think about what happens if I didn't teleport here. So we have Malphite. And we can push this wave. They're gonna fight. So they're definitely gonna fight. And so you have no one? Oh, you see the Malphite. So they have a 4v5. So they have numbers advantage. So by teleporting, then you're even. No longer numbers advantage. And actually you have advantage. So you took away their advantage. So their advantage was that they had a 5v4. But the second you teleport in, now you guys are stronger. So they know that advantage. I think that's it, right? Just like me. But say if you teleported and it didn't change anything, I guess you would still keep pushing. If you're like 0 or 10 or something. Nice. Alright, so we take both. We do not want to do this, and instead we just keep pushing. Can end? Shit. It's because you died. Well, I see this. I was getting super happy around their base. That was a madness. You just gotta calm down to slowly push these buildings. You know, Baron's free because this is pushing, so someone's gonna go. That really actually does Baron really fast, like this game. And so, you just want to ping everyone on your team and be like, what? What are you doing? I asked him if he was farming for next game. He actually said yes. Alright, this game should be a pretty gimme. You basically don't do it. You basically, when you're in this situation, you don't fight. Because you're fighting under 2 towers, 280 carries. You engage under 2 towers.
they're just gonna CC chain you or their AD carry, and your team is just gonna get halted by this. Halted. And so, what does Baron do? Baron boosts up these minions. And so you use that. Luckily, this team is very smart. Does not trust it, but you'll see no one fights. We all literally just push the minions in. It's so nice that he hits this tower. That's my goal. See, I want to go this, but I'm like so scared that if I go, they're all gonna just like int. Making sure they don't int. Where am I? Where'd I go? Where I lost myself. Start getting the back line. Oh! Taking damage, but you got GA. It's really hard to see that Irelia actually is GA. And that's how we do it.